here on the valley floor. We're seeing triple digits. Cabazon 92, Joshua Tree 87. And if we take a look at Big Bear City, even that is getting pretty warm at 71 degrees. Wind gusts, that's pretty calm, but take a look at Monday. Whitewater could see gusts up to nearly 40 miles an hour. Right now, Palm Springs International, 9 miles an hour, Whitewater 11, and our friends up the hill, we're looking at gusts at around 10 miles an hour. Tonight's evening stroll is going to be nice, but it is going to be warm. 6 o'clock, 96 degrees. By 10, we're at 89 degrees. And if you're up at midnight, it's going to be 84 degrees. Low temps, Big Bear City above 40 degrees, 29 Palm, 70 degrees. Here on the valley floor, East End, Indio, 69, West End, Palm Springs, 77. So Friday, it's going to be hot and it's going to be dry. We do have a low pressure system coming in this weekend that will drop temperatures, but that will increase the humidity. As for Friday, take a look, 105 degrees. Palm Springs, Indian Wells, Palm Desert, Thousand Palms, Ranch Mirage 106, the same in Cathedral City. If you're looking for some relief, you can head to the coast. You will find it there. Take a look. We're looking at mid to low 70s for the surfers out there. Waves 2 to 4 feet. Comfort Air 3-day forecast Friday, 104. Temperatures drop all the way down to low 90s on Sunday, and those overnight lows go from mid 70s all the way down to low 70s. I'll have a full forecast coming up in just a bit.
All right, thank you, Kai. More local news this evening. The city of Palm Springs is celebrating an icon. On Sunday, June 1st at 4 o'clock, Downtown Park will be lit up for the Forever Maryland Community Celebration, honoring what would have been Marilyn Monroe's 99th birthday. The red carpet is rolling out with music and a Maryland look-alike contest near the 26-foot-tall statue. And it's been just over 3 months since the Forever Maryland statue officially moved to Downtown Park. It was a move that faced some backlash from the community. And with that celebration just around the corner, some additional concerns are being brought to light tonight. Our Tiani Jadaling joining us live from Palm Springs with more from the community. Tiani?
Olivia, we know Forever Maryland moved just about 100 feet away from her original location on Museum Way to her new location here in Downtown Park right behind me. But now residents are complaining about lighting issues, some even saying she's difficult to see. The 26-foot-tall Forever Maryland statue has made Downtown Park home over the last several months. The move was a result of a 3-year legal dispute between the city of Palm Springs and the Committee to Relocate Maryland. But this new location still leaves some visiting the area confused.
I just imagined that she was going to be out in the open. I imagine that she was going to be right on the sidewalk like the Lucille Ball statue or even Sonny Bono, but she's hidden in the palm trees.
That's a common complaint by residents, not being able to see the statue from several hundred feet away. And visitors I spoke with are all having a similar reaction.
Initially, when I would come visit, it would always be much easier for us to be able to see the statue because it was so big. Now, what I'm finding is she still looks amazing there, like I said, but I just don't have the ability to see her. We actually had to come right up to where she was at to be able to spot her shoot.
One other concern is lighting. Some passerby saying the lighting isn't as strong as it was in the initial location on Museum Way. To that, one common visitor says this.
I think without lights, she lights up herself, so the lighting's pretty good. And also, with the traffic lights from all around, the ambience lights up pretty well.
Officials with PS Resorts tell us there is lighting that shines upon Maryland, but the location of the statue and trees surrounding could affect those lights. Those same officials say since the statue was moved, attendance at the Palm Springs Art Museum has declined. We have reached out to PS Resorts who help organize all things Forever Maryland. There's no news if additional lighting will be placed here in Downtown Park for Marilyn Monroe's 99th birthday, which is on June 1st. Live in Palm Springs, I'm Tiani Jadaling, NBC Palm Springs.
All right, continuing coverage tonight. Last night, Palm Springs city officials had a daily briefing, and one subject discussed was the total cost of damages stemming from the bombing at the IVF clinic and how the city would help aid businesses affected from the blast. Let's go to Brett Rosen, who joins us live tonight in studio with more on that meeting. Brett?
Mark, city officials say there was up to $12 million in damages due to the bombing. And last night, city council approved what they call a disaster overlay zone to help aid businesses who were affected financially. Colorado spoke about how they assessed this recovery zone and how many businesses could benefit from this overlay zone.
Further talking about the recovery, the structural assessment of not just the buildings that were damaged in the blast, but the surrounding areas. And we really spent a lot of time talking about that. We did a strategic assessment starting from Vista Chino all the way down to Toshiba on both Indian Canyon and Palm Canyon, and we assessed over 50 buildings.
Some of the benefits for being a part of this disaster overlay zone are reduced building permit fees, planning application fees, and business licensing fees as well. Coming up at 6, hear from a local business who is right next to the IVF clinic and how they could benefit from this disaster overlay zone as well. For NBC Palm Springs, I'm Brett Rosen.
Brett, thank you for that update tonight. Other headlines happening around the town. Coachella resident Alberto Lopez has been sentenced to 15 years to life in state prison after pleading guilty to second-degree murder charges in the fatal DUI crash that killed a Palm Desert resident. 36-year-old Sarah Amade was killed in a crash January 13th, 2023, after Lopez crashed into her car and was found to be driving under the influence. Lopez also had a prior DUI conviction. The sentence was imposed immediately by Judge Arthur Hester following that plea agreement. Coming up next tonight on NBC Palm Springs, Cal State San Bernardino is expanding to bring free health care right here to the Coachella Valley. We have more on the grant that's helping them do that.
Also tonight, discover how PSP is upgrading your travel experience with the launch of a new website. We'll show it to you.
Plus, Restaurant Week officially starts tomorrow, and there's a new offer from Rancho Mirage to help boost your spending power. That's later on in our newscast, so stay with us for that.
They say dogs are a man's best friend, but at NBC Palm Springs, we're a dog's best choice for news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news.
Night after night, discover the unique stories that set our valley apart. Together, we're going to find inspiration and foster connections that strengthen the fabric of our community.
Babies are experts at paying attention to only what is genuinely fascinating, and we couldn't agree more. NBC Palm Springs News. Even astronauts tune in for their news fix. When it comes to top stories,
Welcome back. CSUSB's Palm Desert campus receives an $88,000 grant from the Desert Healthcare District and Foundation to expand its nursing street medicine program. The initiative will deliver vital healthcare services to unsheltered and underserved populations across the Coachella Valley while offering clinical training for nursing students. The funding will enhance outreach, improve access to care, and support students in developing their skills as well. The program provides free care at shelters, encampments, and other community sites, helping address health disparities and strengthen the local healthcare workforce.
The Palm Springs International Airport has launched PSP Progress. It's a new website that tracks ongoing and upcoming airport improvement projects. The site showcases upgrades like shade structures, restrooms, airfield planning, and sustainability efforts, all aimed at enhancing the passenger experience. Users can explore detailed project info, including timelines, cost and funding sources, from terminal renovations to electrical buses and new retail car center. Progress PSP offers a transparent, easy to navigate look at how the airport is evolving with a focus on smart, modern growth.
Well, take a live look outside our Indian Wells Golf Resort camera. I see a few clouds out there. Temperatures feeling nice but warm. Our Kai Beach is in next. He has a look at our 7-day forecast and a change that's on the way for the weekend, so stay with us. We'll be right back.
They say dogs are a man's best friend, but at NBC Palm Springs, we're a dog's best choice for news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news.
Night after night, discover the unique stories that set our valley apart. Together, we're going to find inspiration and foster connections that strengthen the fabric of our community.
Babies are experts at paying attention to only what is genuinely fascinating, and we couldn't agree more.
Welcome back, everyone, and happy Thursday evening. We're taking a live look at the Walter Clark Legal Cam on Highway 111. That is the river in the beautiful city of Rancho Mirage. Today, pretty warm out there. We're talking 100 degrees for the high, normally 98. So we are above average for this time of year, but not near that record high of 113 degrees. And tomorrow, well, it's going to get even warmer. Today's high, Big Bear City, 71 degrees, Joshua Tree, 87. Here on the valley floor, Palm Desert, 102, and near Cabazon, 92. Low temps tonight, east end of the valley, Indio, 69, Palm Springs, 77, Cabazon, 65, and Big Bear City, a cool 42 degrees. Take a look at the dew point and relative humidity. On Sunday, take a look at that, 25% humidity. Wow, that's going to be pretty moist out there. Peak heat tomorrow, that's going to happen around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 104 degrees. The morning walk forecast, it's going to be nice out there. You might not even need a jacket. 6 o'clock, 75 degrees, 8 o'clock, 80, and at 10, we're at 88 degrees. By noon, we're just under triple digits. For Sunday, it's not going to be as hot. We have a low pressure system here coming into Southern California, working its way up from Baja. That's going to create some showers all around us. Will it impact us here in the valley? Probably not. But that's never out of the ordinary. It's going to make things very moist out here, and it's still going to be warm, but not as warm as it has been over the last few days. Friday, 104 degrees. Temperatures will start to drop. Sunday, 92. And as we head into the next work week, temperatures do start to rise as for those overnight lows. Friday, 76. And Monday, down to 69 degrees.
They say dogs are a man's best friend, but at NBC Palm Springs, we're a dog's best choice for news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news.
Night after night, discover the unique stories that set our valley apart. Together, we're going to find inspiration and foster connections that strengthen the fabric of our community.
Babies are experts at paying attention to only what is genuinely fascinating, and we couldn't agree more. NBC Palm Springs News. Even astronauts tune in for their news fix. When it comes to top stories, we're on a whole new orbit. The NBC Palm Springs Sports Desk with Tim O'Brien. Brought to you by Agua Caliente Casinos.
Well, welcome back to Coachella Valley softball programs. We'll have a chance to make history, and that all starts on Friday. The Rancho Mirage Rattlers and the Cathedral City Lions both will play in their first ever championship games. You see on Friday, the Rattlers will take on Culver City at 1 p.m. And then on Saturday, Cathedral City will take on Wainemi. You can see that both games will be played at Deanna Manning Stadium in Irvine. We'll have all coverage all weekend right here on NBC Palm Springs. Now, speaking of softball, Major League Baseball is investing in a new professional softball league. MLB describes its stake in the Athletes Unlimited Softball League as a first-of-its-kind comprehensive partnership with the Women's Pro Sports League. Baseball hopes to help grow and raise the new league's profile ahead of its inaugural season launching next month. It'll be 4 teams, a 24-game season with a month and a half. Some games will air on MLB Network and MLB.com. And, well, if they look at this. She's ready. She's ready for the call. So I know our Olivia Sandusky is looking forward to playing in that league professionally. We might lose her here at NBC. She's going to play in that league. Now, the Palm Springs Power will open up a 2-game series with the Utah Lab on Friday night for the start of their back-to-back title defense. First pitch at 6:30 on Friday, 7 o'clock on Saturday. Most importantly, though, Sunday, the Power will take on the Palm Springs Police and Fire Departments in an exhibition and fundraiser game. Now, in years past, both the PD and FD have put together some pretty good and well-respected teams, so it's going to be a battle. The game will start at 6 o'clock. Admission is free. And, of course, our Caitlin Kelly will have more this weekend on that game right here on NBC Palm Springs. Well, we'll do it again tonight at 6. That'll do it in sports. I'm Tim O'Brien.
And now the Agua Caliente Entertainment Report, brought to you by Agua Caliente Casinos.
I appreciate the shout out, Tim, although my shoulder already is too sore after our afternoon with the Palm Springs Power. So Hailey Bieber's beauty brand Rhode sold for $1 billion. This was Wednesday. Sold to budget makeup powerhouse e.l.f. Beauty. It's e.l.f.'s largest acquisition to date, eclipsing its $355 million purchase of skincare brand Naturium. That was in 2023. Founded in 2022, Bieber's brand racked up $212 million in net sales in its last fiscal year.
A new Karate Kid and a scary supernatural thriller. Manny the Movie Guide tonight has what's new at the box office.
Our traditions are rooted in history.
Or the Karate Kid franchise.
Kung Fu.
Expanding the Karate Kid universe, this is the 6th installment of the series and is set after the events of Netflix's Cobra Kai. The legends are all here. There's Jackie Chan as Shifu, Mr. Han, and the original Karate Kid, Ralph Macchio as Daniel LaRusso.
Thematically, the elements that made the Karate Kid what it is today are still true in Li Fang's story.
Li Fang is our new Karate Kid. He's played by Ben Wang. He's an outsider. He's dealing with loss. In short, a new character, but the same nonetheless.
No. What happened to two branches, one tree?
The reheated plot is my biggest problem with this new film, down to its predictable ending. But at least the action scenes are fun to watch, and the actors gave their all, even though character development has been given the chop. And for that, Karate Kid Legends gets 2.5 out of 4. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy, kisses. And my pick of the week is the horror flick, Bring Her Back.
The spirit stays in the body for months after death.
From Australian twin filmmakers Danny and Michael Philippou, who gave a stock to me, Bring Her Back tells the story of step-siblings, the almost blind Piper, played by Sora Wong, and Billy Barrett's Andy.
He's a beautiful boy.
Well, not quite beautiful, but creepy is Oliver, harrowingly played by Jonah Wren Phillips. He's one of the foster children of Laura, the so good she's scary Sally Hawkins.
Oh, she's passed.
Bring Her Back is a supernatural and psychological torture thriller complete with visceral gore. It's a grief and trauma movie masquerading as a terrifying fright flick.
Did I do it right?
For that, Bring Her Back gets 3 out of 4. Foster Mother from Hell, kisses. I'm Manny the Movie Guy for NBC.
The spirit stays in the body for months after death.
They say dogs are a man's best friend, but at NBC Palm Springs, we're a dog's best choice for news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news.
Night after night, discover the unique stories that set our valley apart. Together, we're going to find inspiration and foster connections that strengthen the fabric of our community.
Babies are experts at paying attention to only what is genuinely fascinating, and we couldn't agree more. NBC Palm Springs News. Even astronauts tune in for their news fix. When a
Before we go, Greater Palm Springs Restaurant Week starts tomorrow, and the city of Rancho Mirage is helping boost your spending power with its Shop Local Rancho Mirage program. So when you purchase a Shop Local Rancho Mirage gift card during Restaurant Week, you'll receive an extra 50% in bonus cash. So here's an example. You buy a $100 gift card, you get an extra $50. That's $150 to enjoy at participating Rancho Mirage businesses. The bonus card is available for purchase at Shop Local localrm.com. That starts May 30th. Greater Palm Springs Restaurant Week runs until June 8th. And the best part, for every reservation booked through Visit Greater Palm Springs website, $1 will be donated to Find Food Bank. I'm sure there's a lot of fabulous Rancho Mirage restaurants participating.
Yeah, great food. I'm a bargain shopper, and it's all to help a good cause.
Love it.
Win for everyone, right? Exactly. All right, Nightly News is coming up next. We're back here tonight, 30 minutes with the latest local headlines. We'll see you then.
Happy Thursday, everyone. Temperatures are warm, and they will get even warmer as we head into Friday. For right now, today's high. Well, happy Thursday, everyone. Today is warm, and it will get even warmer for Friday. As for today. All right. Yeah, let's do it. I think we can knock it out in under 5. You got it. Mm-hmm. Happy Thursday, everyone. Temperatures today warm. They're going to get even warmer as we head into Friday. Let's take a look at today's highs, though. 101 in Palm Springs and Palm Desert as we move up the hill. Joshua Tree 87, Cabazon 90, and in Big Bear City we're looking at 71 degrees. Wind gusts, not a big story until Monday. Take a look at that. Gusts up to nearly 40 miles an hour near Whitewater. As for the wind gusts right now, Palm Springs International 9 miles an hour, Whitewater 10, and the same up in Yucca Valley. Tonight's evening stroll, it's going to be warm. 10 o'clock it was 89 degrees. Midnight, 84 degrees. Go out there and enjoy it. Not going to need the jacket. Low temps tonight, Big Bear City, 42 degrees. Cabazon, 65. Our friends up in 29 Palms, 70 degrees. Here on the valley floor, East End, Indio, 69 degrees. West End, Palm Springs, 77 degrees. For Friday, it's going to be hot and it's going to be dry. High pressure system surrounding us here in Southern California, but that will change as we head into the weekend. Low pressure system working its way up from Baja is really going to cool things down, but it will bring some moisture. As for tomorrow, 105 in Palm Springs, 106 in Cathedral City, and in Rancho Mirage. Tomorrow, if you need some relief, head to the coast. You will find it there. We're looking at mid to low 70s for the waves out there. 2 to 4 feet. Go out there and enjoy. 3-day forecast brought to you by Comfort Air. Friday, 104 degrees. Temperatures do start to drop by Sunday, and those overnight lows go from high 70s all the way down to low 70s. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, 2:30? Oh, wow. Let me throw in another. I thought it was 2 minutes. Sorry. Let me throw in another slide. Okay, I'm ready. Today was warm. Well, today was warm. We're looking at a high of 101 degrees, normally 98 degrees, so we are above average, but we're not near that record high of 113 degrees. High temps today, Big Bear City, that looks nice, 71 degrees, but work your way down here to the valley floor. 101 in Palm Springs and in Palm Desert. Our friends up the hill, Joshua Tree, 87 degrees. Low temps tonight, East End, Indio, 69, Palm Springs 77, Joshua Tree 63, and in Cabazon we're at 65 degrees. Take a look at this though. The humidity, dew point, Sunday, it's going to get very moist, 25% humidity. Peak heat tomorrow, that's going to happen around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. The future wind potential, pretty calm over the next few days, but by Monday, take a look at Whitewater. Gusts up to nearly 40 miles an hour. So if you're driving on I-10, please be careful. Now, this is the time of year a lot of people are leaving the valley. They're going back to their home, their second home. Take a look at the weather they are going back to. Denver, 65 degrees. Minneapolis, Minnesota, 72 degrees. Seattle, 66. And our friends in the Bay, we're looking at high 60s. Tomorrow's morning walk forecast, it's going to be nice. You're not going to need a jacket. 6 o'clock, 75 degrees. By 8 o'clock, 80 degrees. And at noon, we are just under triple digits. For Sunday, it's not going to be as hot. That's because we have a low pressure system working its way up from Baja. That's going to really cool things down, but it's also going to make things very moist out here. 7-day forecast brought to you by Comfort Air. Friday, 104 degrees. Temperatures do start to drop by Sunday. We're down to the low 90s, but we start to warm back up as we head into the work week. As for those overnight lows, those go from high 70s all the way down to high 60s. Cool, thank you.